Chapter 4, Ancient Horrors. I recognize that sound. Zaha Woods. With her bracelet recovered, Eirika sets out with a renewed determination. Passing through the ancient forest, Zaha brings them closer to Grotto's border. As they near the town of Seraphim, Eirika's fears are assuaged by the lack of troops. But never before seen terrors crawl in the shadows of the trees. Chapter 4, Ancient Horrors. Oh, I should put up the title card at that point. That'd be fitting. We're approaching Seraphim, at the border of Renee and Grotto. Once we cross, we'll be in Grotto. Renville won't be much farther. That is, assuming we can cross the border without mishap. Just checking a quick text there. Oh, over there. Yep, time to deal with this enemy type that this game introduced. Those strange figures. What are they? Are they human? I've never seen anything like it. What could they be? Yep, and you get the map kind of filled with them. What have we done to deserve the trials before us? What is happening to us? How could such abominations walk our lands while the sacred stones protect us? Lute, please. It's dangerous outside the walls. Stay here in the village. Those are revenants, aren't they? They were the vanguard of the Demon King in the days of darkness. The Tome of Nazania describes them in Chapter 2, Section 7, Paragraph 8. You know of them? Duh, I'm a prodigy. I can recall most everything I see or hear. According to the book, revenants attack using razor-sharp claws. Sounds painful, wouldn't you say? Yes, be that as it may, I must go aid those travelers outside. We should stay here within the safety of the village. Very well. I don't mind staying here. In fact, it seems the smarter choice. Magic is far more powerful than any monster's claws. The thickest hide and strongest armor are useless against magic's power. Yes, I suppose I could have studied swords, but only magic is worthy of me. Even if this village were to be assaulted by monsters, I could defend it perfectly. Travelers, you must listen to me. The ancient forest of Zaha is dangerous. Head south and pass through this place before the fiends surround you. Who are you? My name is Archer. The temple has assigned me the task of cleansing the forest of these things. There are so many of the fiends, though. I wonder if I stand much chance alone. So if you would, please flee now while you have the chance. Fiends? You're not talking about the same fiends that served the ancient Demon King. That can't be right. They are nothing but legends and fairy tales. Yes, I felt the same when I heard. And yet, here they are. This place is filled with them. I wonder how far they've spread. Surely they're not in Renee alone. But why are they here? How? Beware, Your Highness. Something approaches. Please, allow me to deal with this. Evil shade. May the blessed light drive you from this land. Only 6 damage, though. I guess, you know, for the sake of cutscenes, I do the locked-in crit. But he almost didn't kill, realistically. We ought to help. Can't fight them all alone. Do you have orders? Oh, I finally get the screen here. Support. Oh, and you can check who can support with who. Gotcha. This is what that is there. Hold on. So 2 have to stay behind, so like... I'll do that, I think. This is what I'll probably do, in which case I will then... do this, I think. Okay. Does anybody want shit? I was about to give you vulneraries, but you can access the thing at frickin' any time, so it doesn't matter. Look, you didn't use any durability. Yeah, you're good for now, I guess. Is the case. Boulder's fine. You know what, I can do this, though. Whatever. Now, realistically, she has access at any time to however many are in the convoy. So, Let's see here. Don't need these here. Yeah, you need to not be holding on to so much stuff when you need space to steal things. Obviously not this map, but just generally speaking. I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget later. So I may as well. Okay, in that case. So I'll do that then. Why not? Could give Seth a thing as well, just in case of emergencies. You know what? Screw it, sure. Sure. Let's see here. Because I have a couple in here at this point. So may as well. Probably not going to use it for a good while, knowing how I play these games, but like, you know. May as well. Yeah, so we'll get on over there. I assume it's a route map. Defeat boss or something like that. Are we going to move? Maybe? Who knows? Maybe. We'll probably split into 2 squads here. So, this far route can be handled by, wait. Formation, please. Yeah, this far route can be handled by, like, the Cavalier Bros. And then this left route can be handled by the Axe Bros with support stuff. And then, I'll figure it out in a hot second here. What the hell I'm doing. I'll figure it out in a moment. Yeah, that's fine. One of my companions is in that village to the south. If any of you can get there swiftly, I implore you to watch over her safety. Yeah, this would be where Vanessa would come in handy. Realistically. Yeah, so defeat enemy, left 15. Out of curiosity, I don't think I was planning on using Arthur in like my main party, but I would use him as like one of my backup units. Yeah, there's no one who wants support for a little while, because he's not going to be one of my main guys, but he'll be like one of the reserves, essentially. I may as well do this. So I might be leveling him along the way. See that old snag to the south of here? Yep, I know, break it. Make a handy bridge if you can knock it over. Take a weapon to it and give it a few good whacks. That should do it. Yeah, take this and give it a try. It ought to do the trick. Receive 4 blaze. Imagine. Can't get in that stupid forest. Yeah, you still generally want to work more on swords. Get caught up on that front. Oh, oops, whatever. You still get the support bonuses. And I don't have to perfectly grind support every single turn or anything like that. You know? Oh, dang. You know what? Give it a go. See what happens. Damn you. Miss. Watch, I'm gonna miss this now. I swear some of these monster animations take forever. Damn! Here. Give the lad some EXP. You can need a couple of those. And Mulder can come over and heal him. This is the case. Level up. Would have liked something better than a +3, but +3 is, you know, mid. And if I had to choose a +3, strength and speed, hell yeah! So not too bad. In that sense. Nah. Oh, I can do a thing here. Is that all that I want for them? I think I plan on having them both be, like, backups, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, they both got different A's planned. Alright, well, I guess I'm done with this support line. Sweet. Phew. What are you doing? Oh, calm. I was just restringing my bow. Wow, you really take after your grandfather. The way you handle your bow is great. Grandpa taught me how to shoot when I was little. Yeah, your grandfather was a really top-notch archer. I still remember how he tried to shoot me. Well, Colm, that's because you were stealing fruit from our tree. He really taught me how frightening an archer with a good shot can be. But he never hurt you. He just wanted to scare you. He missed on purpose. No, he was aiming for me. I was just too fast for him to hit me. He never missed a target. He never missed a target when he went hunting. Well then, I guess I'm just faster than wild animals. Hey, you're laughing at me, aren't you? That's not true. It's just that You haven't changed much since then. What's that supposed to mean? Just how you still exaggerate a lot. Now that I think about it, you've always been on my side. Not always. Now especially. I can't always be there to protect you. I have many responsibilities to this unit, you know. I know. But I can't leave you alone either. Thank you. Well, that's as far as that conversation's going, so I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know. Just freaking chill out. It's gonna land, then I'm gonna miss. Just watch. I already know it. Knowing my luck. Oh, big money! Okay. Wasn't expecting that. But thank you, game. Very nice. Miss. Oh, hell yeah. Man. Oh. Look, I'm doubling these dudes. Pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, everybody's coming on down here. Oh, yeah, and more come in and stuff. Before I do something dumb. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be worthwhile for you to... actually, more potentially worthwhile than I thought it might be, I'm gonna be honest with you. Take a pot shot. Ew. And then, say, I don't know. Can you do a little bit of... Ah, oh, damn you! I love the animation of these skeletons. They're like, yeah, I slash at you. Damn you! Oh, damn. Well, I guess this would work. Here, do this. Oh, Ross can't actually even get into that tile. Damn. I was gonna put him into that tile to have a bit more of an advantage, and then put Colm here to protect him from this guy, but... never mind. But he's probably gonna go after Nami anyway, since she can't counter. Probably gonna be what happens. Here, sure, give it a go. Give it a shot here. Evil eye. Oh, thanks, game. Appreciate it. Sure, why not? You'll be fine. Probably. I don't know. Probably, man. Oh, wow. Already. Holy shit. Does it just go faster in this game than, like, any other games? Or I know that the amount of points that you gain is different for each character, like, for each turn that you wait. It must be a shit ton between these two. It's like, holy crap. This has got to be, like, the fastest I've maxed out a support in any one of these Game Boy Advance playthroughs. We're doing well, friends. Oh, General. How are you, sir? I'm so honored that you came to talk to me. Must you always overreact? Honestly, friends, I'm the one who should feel honored. I'm on chapter 4 here, and I have an A support. I beg your pardon? What do you mean, sir? I was just a squire. There was one knight whom I admired above all others. His skill with a sword and spear was legendary. He was truly peerless. We squires learned the meaning of chivalry watching him serve the king. 10 years back, we received word that an infamous assassin was hiding in Renee. This knight hunted him down in secrecy so as not to alert the assassin. He hounded the villain and killed him. He was mortally wounded. 10 years ago? But that's when... No, it couldn't be. Yes, friends. It was the greatest knight in the history of Renee. Your father. I was so young when my father died. And our mother passed away before he did. Ford and I were almost always alone. Oh, I remember how I used to cry like a babe about my father being gone so much. Ford will always remind me he is serving the royal family to protect Renee. Ford was so proud of our father, but he was also a little bit sad. I remember a deep scar he had on his shoulder, probably in battle. My brother and I used to climb up his shoulders and vie for his attention. I grew up hearing what a great knight he was, but I remember only his shoulder. You probably have no idea how much you resemble your father. Your swordplay, how you tilt the lance, your loyalty to Renee. You've certainly inherited your father's spirit. It is an honor to see the skill I once idolized developing in you, his son. I'm so flattered to hear that. Thank you very much, General. Someday, I will become a knight even greater than my brother or my father. Quite literally, in terms of some of my plan. To restore Renee, the kingdom to which I've sworn my blade. I will fight on. Thank you, friends. Let's do the best we can for Renee and for your father. Yes, General. There, well, I guess we're not grinding that one out anymore. Guess that's not happening anymore. Yeah, I don't have to put these guys side by side because they're done. They're at B, and that's all I want. Yep. You are indeed. Ow. So it would seem. Sweet, man. Keep on getting some sword experience. Oh my god, not only are we still doubling. Oh, we're getting the crit. Beautiful, man. What level is Franz at now? 7, nice. Yeah. Would have heard strength or speed for one of those levels. One of those stat ups, but, you know, that's not bad. Evil Eye! Oh, but that one lands? Okay. Okay. Oh my! Those travelers are besieged by the agents of evil! Right you are, Lady Eirika. I cannot allow this to happen. Come! We must charge down these cliffs and rush to their aid. We charge down these cliffs and the only thing we'll be rushing to is death. How about we find us a nice, gentle path down, yes, well, let us hurry nonetheless. I simply cannot abide those wicked beasts running amok. Yeah, they introduced us some other characters here. I guess you don't actually start coming on down to Funky Town until someone gets into your range. Sweet, man. Pew! Like that. And then say, go here. Damn you, try it anyway. Miss. Damn you. Garcia EXP. Oh, shit. Maybe. Yeah, I should have known using an axe against a sword user in the forest. Don't worry. Cleanup crew is here. And Eirika does actually need some EXP. I've kind of been neglecting her a little bit. Oh! Sweet. She needs to pick up the slack here a little bit. Franz has kind of been the favorite child here so far. It's kind of been what's been going on, and I should probably remedy that a little bit. You know. Not a bad idea. Okay. Sure. Oh! Okay. That works. That works rather well. Okay, can you just... Yeah. Oh, I almost one-shot. Here, sword. Do it some more. It'd be cool if that missed. Doesn't have to, but it would be cool. Oh! Sweet. Pretty nice, man. Well, there's no point keeping you two, like, right on adjacent tiles anymore, I guess. I may as well do that, then. Yeah, sounds good to me. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, I should have switched to the lance then, huh? Oh, well. Maybe that just becomes easy pickings for Archer now. Maybe what that becomes miss. I fully expected that to land, I'm gonna be honest with you. Poke. Poke. Yeah, Eirika could use a little bit of a pick-me-up, I think. Huh. Lance? No damage. Wow. Here, just do this. Do the thingamabob here. Franz is starting to get there. Bit by bit here. Bring it down to 1. How about? It's probably the smarter idea. Yeah, I'd still rather give EXP to characters that are going to benefit from it a little bit more than Seth. Presently, you know? Sure, give it a go. Nice. Good job, Ross. Now, please, strength and speed. Ooh, and res again. Ooh, thank you, game. It is much appreciated. Okay. Well, next turn here. The Molder has some heals for you. A little smidge here, at least. Nah. Ooh. What are they at? C. Were they gonna be at A or B? They were gonna be at B. They each have, like, different plans for A supports. So this support is gonna be done here, too. You're gonna need to get new characters for, like, new supports to work on and stuff. Yeah! That all you got? Oh. Ha! Gah! Ha! Gah! Wah! Ha! Well. Alright. Good. That's it for today. Phew, wow. Whew. You're so strong, Dad. You're finally getting the hang of it, boy. Your stroke is heavier. Your swing has definitely improved. Yes. I've been practicing all the time, even when I'm not in battle. Maybe someday, I'll even surpass you. You're getting stronger, no doubt about it. But I'm not going to let you win. You'll have to get there yourself. Now you're talking. The higher the hurdle, the bigger the reward. Alright, I'm gonna go practice my swing. See you later, Dad. Alright, boy. Eirika, you'd be so happy. Ross has grown into a strong young man. And he's gonna become cracked at axes. Just you watch. I can move on the mountain here? Hell. Can thieves just do that in this game or something? What's going on here? Well, time to die. Yep. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Yeah, this map is essentially EXP farming 101. Watch him crit again. Here it comes. Imagine, though. Would have been pretty cool. That's fine. He can finish him off after. It's nice how he didn't take any damage, though. That's kind of nice, huh? Alright. You. Alright, well. It's fine. I can eat 2 of those if I need to. Yeah! And the miss was pretty lucky there. That's nice. Alright, well, fucking... I don't know, man. Do this. Give you some support here. So that you can get your face in there. But yeah, you don't exactly have to be adjacent with Ross anymore. In fact, may as well keep them a little bit separate so I have some other support points so I can build up this map. If I want to, and I might just want to. It's so funny if he crit there instead. Okay. Level up. Let's see it. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Okay. Yeah. Ow. I can take you out in player phase in a second here. So that works out okay. You can't hurt Seth, even if you connect. But it's not like you can even connect. Okay. Oh, look, more dudes. That's fine. There, just in case of emergency. Damn it. Screw what sword it is. Screw it, man. Miss. Oh, hell yeah. Sometimes my RNG is being so bad in this game, sometimes it's being so good. Please be good this time. Ooh, ooh, ooh! It was good this time. Dang. Watch just miss now and I die. Well, I guess I wouldn't die. I'd live with 1 HP, but, you know. Please, strength, strength, strength. Are you shitting me, game? That was a really good level up, but it didn't include strength. God. Well, that sucks. Here, just in case, I guess. I don't know. Alright, do the thing there. Just in case you end up eating a hit. Okay. Here they come. What you gonna do, Cole? Sweet. Very nice. Please be a cool level up. Blech. Whatever. Yeah, these guys' friends just doesn't care about. Just let it hit and it'll do nothing. Pretty sweet. You're gonna need a new sword here soon. But that's okay. That can be arranged. Well. I don't know. You guys feel like turning around? Turn this ship around? Thought so, just making sure. Now do this, may as well. Like that. Sweet. Level up. Well, can't exactly complain. Here, now, we kill this dude. Like that. And then... can't get to the place, nor would I want to get right to the place right now anyway. Let's go ahead and buff him here like this. I don't know, you be ready to assist over here, actually. Just chill over there, I guess, I don't know. Just do some chilling. Oh, you're going after Seth, because it's all you can go after. Hey. Well, weapon level for Seth. You won't complain about that. Hit him, I dare you. Damn. Oh well. Not like it makes any difference. Just would have been a little funny. Is all it would have been. Pot is coming along there. The pot from my new seeds. Don't break on me. I've never had this crash on me before. I don't think it would start now, but kind of suck if it did. I can't help but get the feeling like it will sometimes, because I have a bunch of other games that crash on me sometimes. Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla just a couple days ago. Okay, well that worked out very nicely, didn't it? There's a chance he crits here. Okay. A lot of that is probably coming from the support, I would imagine. Time to die. Sweet. Okay. Level up. fuck. That was pretty bad, wasn't it? Who are you? Your flesh shows no signs of putrefaction. It seems you're not a revenant. No, I'm not. Are you from around here? There are still monsters about, so you should stay in... No. I insist on joining you in combat. My name is Lute. I'm a mage of superior wisdom and rare ability. I've been reading up on these revenants. They are, quite simply, no match for me. I am superior, after all. What an odd girl. Oop. Okay. Yeah, starting out at level 1. Okay, going on our way here. Meanwhile, over here. Sure. Do that. Oh, does lightning not have any extra effect against monsters? Or maybe it's just that there's the whole monster slayer after you promote into bishop is maybe what I'm getting confused with. That might be what I'm thinking of here. I thought that there was like a general, like, monsters are weak to light magic thing in this game. Like, am I getting false memories here or something or other? Maybe they just are and it's not showing like a little bonus symbol. I don't know. You can handle that. You can deal with that. We'll go take on the boss. You don't even attack? What? The heck? Well, time to die, I guess. Weirdo. See ya. I don't know why you did that, but okay. My cheats are being uncovered. Fairly certain here. Let me double check my thing. Yep. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of support here at the end. Be ready to move into that range. Be ready to move into that range here shortly. Let's not have you guys be adjacent anymore. Okay. Right, yeah, jeez. Always worry about messing that up. Here, do this. There's a good chance I might give Eirika the XP at the end. That or loot. One of you two. Yeah, you two start supporting. I don't think you guys can support, but just in case. Just in case. Always spread doodles like that. I got a little bit overexcited there, I think. Alright, got a decent few support conversations this map. Photosensitivity warning, I guess. Oops, I'm hitting the buttons a bit too fast. I'm pretty good at inputting this, though, let's face it. Oh my god, I'm getting carried away. The moment I start overthinking it. As a reminder, I'm hitting Shift-Tab to fast forward. It's not a single button that I'm toggling. I'm holding Shift, and while holding Shift, the Tab button is what fast forwards it. So I'm, I'm pretty good at it, though. My fingers are starting to get sore. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got it, though. Hey, you. I hope that maniac isn't talking to me. I'll pretend I can't hear him. La la la. You, over there, mage woman. Are you talking to me? Firstly, my name isn't mage woman, nor is it you. Why don't you lower your voice and act a little more civilized? Who are you? I'm son of the warrior Garcia, Ross. So you're son of warrior Garcia Ross. That's an unusual name. I'm Lute, genius mage extraordinaire. You've probably heard of me. So, sir, son of warrior Garcia Ross, how may I be of service to you? My name is Ross. Kind of weird. Hey, you can use magic, right? Yes, although to be more accurate, I don't just use magic. I'm a master of all magic. Please don't make that mistake again. Well, you're not, because you won't ever be able to use black magic, but dark magic or flux or whatever the hell it's called here. Wow, that's really great. Well, maybe for you. For me, I'm just that good. It's normal. Isn't it hard to remember all those spells? Well, I think for the average person, it probably is a difficult task. But for me, it is as simple as using a hint of fragrance when baking a cake. I have no idea what you mean. Wait a second. Does that mean even I could learn magic? No. Hey, at least pretend to ponder the question for a little bit before you answer. Okay. Bye. Hey! Hey, wait a minute! There, support and stuff. Here, whoops, wrong things. Here, just frickin' get in there now. I don't need to be accidentally getting support points. I've probably maxed the support points for this map anyway. Doesn't matter, man. Alright, it's the big boss monster. Sweet. Part of me half expecting him to crit from that extra crit that he's getting from Seth there. Welp. How about it? See ya. Okay. Here we go, full level. Please be a good one. I swear if this is just plus HP. Ah! There's so many worse plus ones, so it's not like the worst level up possible, but my god. Really? Really, game? You're just gonna do me like this? We've killed all the monsters. Still, we best burn the bones to ash to be sure they don't return. Still can't believe what we've been fighting here. I thought those fiends nothing more than myth and legend. Those revenants are said to be the least of the dark creatures. And yet, the weakest of them could outmatch any normal man. I cannot take this enemy lightly. Oh yes, there are much worse than those revenants and the entombed. Let's see, there's bonewalkers, moth-doogs, gargoyles, bales. Why, I'll bet you just about any creature of lore could be walking again. Yes, we're in for some trouble. Even my fabulous power may not be enough. Oh, divine light, show me. Is this a sign of dark days to come? By all that's holy, what is happening? Princess Eirika, perhaps it would be wise to return to Frelia and regroup. Pressing forward seems foolish in light of recent events. We cannot face both Grotto's forces and more of those terrible things. Seth, I follow your point, and nothing would please me more than running for safety. But what of my brother? He and his men are trapped in the same situation we are. I know full well that I may be leading us into even greater danger, but please try to understand. I do, my princess. I vow to see you through this safely. Ah, foul creatures, beware! I, Eirika, bestow upon you the honor of banishment at my blessed hands. Oh, where are the monsters? Well, we just finished. Ah, glad tidings indeed. The heavens must be rejoicing. I am a tad disappointed, however. After all, I did rush all the way here to show you the splendor of my might. It's a real shame, ain't it, Lady Eirika? What's shameful is the way you drag us around the countryside. Pardon me, but who are you? Me? Since you ask, please allow me to introduce myself. It is I, the true light and glory of the sacred realm of Roston. Stop, Lady Eirika. You mustn't continue. You cannot reveal your true identity here. Oh, yes, you're right. Oh, I get so careless sometimes. Now I must ride off in anonymity. Oh, how beautifully romantic. Right. Fare thee well, strangers. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Come, Dosla, Renak, we ride. Let's go, Renak. Alright. How's that all about? My brain auto-filled the word all in there. Alright, what's the print at? 99%. It is about to finish. I've been streaming for 4 hours minus my a little food break there. It is 9:40 p.m. local time, and I do still want to mess around with my garden yet tonight and get like some good sleep before work tomorrow and stuff. So part of me is feeling like, maybe this is enough sacred stones for now. If I had started this on like a weekend or something like that, I could have just like pushed through in the first stream like right until the route split or something like that. Would have been pretty easy peasy there. But I'm thinking that maybe I should just do introductory stuff tonight and kind of call it there. Is what I might just do. Maybe. The print is literally about to wrap up here. What does my computer say? Yeah, 99%. Says that it's on layer 248 out of 250. We'll let the pot finish. Is what we'll do. If I probably have posted in the plants channel before. Just like the thing that I'm actually gonna be growing and these here. The parents of my tomato plant and stuff. Yeah, I've previously posted some of the tomatoes in my indoor garden. So, here, check it out. So what I'm printing these for is my new tomato hybrids that I have these plants in the room like right next to here. They're getting crazy. I'm going to need to trim them because like my apple trees on the other side of the light here are starting to get a little bit starved for light. Like they're falling all over the router and modem and covered in fruit and stuff here. It's craziness. And I ended up crossing a couple of my favorite varieties in there. Couple of my favorite varieties. There are my favorite varieties in there. Look, the pot finished. And showing the tree there. Two kinds that I crossed were this kind and this kind. AKA, this is called a chocolate striped icicle tomato. So it's a little bit on the longer side. It's red with orange stripies. And it has like this little point at the end. It's got a very interesting shape. It has a, lot more of a unique look than a typical tomato. Some of them get pretty long like this. And you get like these streaks of orange going across. They're really pretty tomatoes. I really quite like their look. So that's the male parent. That's the one that I took pollen from. And the female parent, the plant that I put pollen onto, is this right here. Pink bumblebee tomato. Not very pink at the moment. Like maybe that'll change when they're actually outside and ripening in the sunshine. But I mean, I've looked up photos of pink bumblebee tomato and it does look like this. So it's like, okay, I probably didn't get my seeds mixed up or anything by accident. This should be a pink bumblebee tomato. And it's so sweet. Also, look, you can see the freaking aphid menace in some of these photos. I can never exterminate them all. Just trying to keep their numbers in check until spring is the case. These are my favorite tasting tomatoes in my little indoor garden right now. They are so sweet. They are really quite awesome. What I really wanted to do was my favorite tomato, these little yellow sweet ones, these yellow sweet million tomatoes, are so sweet and delicious, but the problem is they crack really easily. Like, you take one off of the stem, and 50-50 chance, it just cracks on the spot. And then you better eat it in, like, the next day or two, or else it's just gonna go bad so dang fast. So, I really want to preserve that sweetness while, like, breeding out the cracking. I want to see if I can make, like, a really sweet tomato that's, like, comparably sweet, but isn't as prone to cracking. I mean, it's not a super big deal in the yellow tomatoes. I just break them off with the stem, like, using this pink bumblebee as an example. I just snap it off there. And then, the moment before I eat it, I take off the stem, rather than picking them off of the stem, like off of the plant itself. So it's not the end of the world, but it's still a little bit of a pain. So, what I initially tried to do was I tried to cross chocolate striped icicle here with my yellow sweet million that I had a plant growing in the little basement setup here. This super long, it was on the floor, it got up onto the table, and then it trailed across the length of the table. But maybe that wasn't healthy for it, I guess. I don't know. But I took pollen off of the chocolate striped icicle, and I just rubbed it on the flower, on the pistil of the yellow sweet million, hoping that it would make a new hybrid. And then, like, chocolate striped icicle being so sweet and having this more interesting shape that's more crack resistant and a little bit of thicker skin would give me a hybrid that might be stripy, might be pretty, and would be like super sweet while being crack resistant. Essentially, I wanted to get like some crack resistant properties of the chocolate striped icicle mixed up with the yellow sweet million genes to make something really sweet but not prone to cracking, is what I wanted to do. So that was my goal, and I failed because the yellow sweet million died. The plant didn't last. But while I was at it, I saw another like similar early on flower on the pink bumblebee here that was early on enough that it hadn't pollinated itself yet, I presume here, and, you know, picked off all the petals, picked off all the male parts so that it wouldn't pollinate itself, and, you know, left just the pistil. And because I was like, you know what, I'm looking for practice right now anyway. I have all this pollen, let's just rub it on there too. So I did that, and I labeled the specific tomato that it was. It just ripened here a few days ago. I picked it, I seeded it, I dried out the seeds, and got these seeds, which are now a cross between these two tomatoes. So I don't know what exactly I'm gonna get, but it could be something rather interesting. Also, I'm gonna grow out my yellow sweet million tomatoes this season, and rather than crossing them right with the chocolate striped icicle and making like that two-way hybrid, I think I'm gonna cross them with these guys, which means that that hybrid project that I'll work on is going to be 50% yellow sweet million, 25% chocolate striped icicle, and 25% pink bumblebee. And I think that could result in like a very quite nice complex sweetness. Yellow sweet million is really juicy, watery, sweet deliciousness. Pink bumblebee is like really meaty, complex sweetness, like almost a candy like kind of thing where it's like, that's really good. And chocolate striped icicle here has a kind of in between like meaty sweetness and watery sweetness. It strikes a bit of a middle ground. I don't know. And it's sweet in a different way. Like these are both very sweet tomatoes, but in very different flavor profiles. So if I can make something that is like a really complicated mishmash, both with this hybrid project, the project of these two, and the project of, you know, crossing with yellow sweet million, that's going to be taking this project and combining it with yellow sweet million to make a new project, it might be cool, you know. So I'm going to be trying to make two different hybrids. I'll breed these out across many generations and see what I get. But the first generation of these is also going to cross with my yellow ones, and that's going to become its own breeding project on the side. See what I get down the line. So this could be the beginning of something really interesting. Also, something really interesting here. The chocolate striped icicle, shadow boxing tomato. Its relative here, as part of like the same breeding project, looks, just look it up, like this. Shadow boxing tomato. So these were essentially like part of the same kind of breeding project where, as far as I understand it, you know, you're breeding out many generations, honing in on certain traits and picking out the best ones and honing into something. From what I've heard, I believe that these guys have either the same parents or closely related parents. They were part of the same breeding project, except in one direction it went this way with like the black shoulders, and in another direction it resulted in this tomato. So they're different varieties, but they have very, very closely related set of genetics. So somewhere in the genetics of this tomato is the instructions for black shoulders. It's just, you know, not activated in this tomato variety. But with me making my own new hybrids here and this whole genetic reshuffling, it is possible that even though neither parent has black shoulders, my new hybrid might have black shoulders as I hone in on it. From what I've read up, the first generation is going to be just the dominant traits of both. So each one of these seeds that I plant will look pretty much the same. Just be like the dominant traits of both parents. It's when I take the seeds of these guys and plant them again that it apparently really starts to explode with like differences and variances, and you start picking out like which are your favorite ones for different reasons, and, you know, plant as many of those as you can and then pick out your favorite ones of that crop, and, you know, do that over and over and again across many years until you have a, you know, one that's true to type, one that you take the seeds of and plant and it gives you the exact same thing. It takes a while to become true to type. Apparently it takes like 6 or 7 generations from what I was reading. So it'll be a long-term project, but it'll give me lots of delicious fruit along the way. And this is the first step. So I'm starting something kind of cool in my life here. So just kind of figured I would share that at the beginning of another big kind of, you know, milestone stream here, special event stream. Carbon fiber pot. Oh, it's stuck on there good. Now, why couldn't the other pot that I printed be stuck on there good, huh? Why'd I have to keep on coming off and stuff? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Oh, wow, this turned into a little bit of a disaster. Plants won't care. Huh. Some droopies came off and got stuck in the side of the pot, and the skirt underneath came off like that. Take off that big glob. It's really stringy here. Yeah, I've got some issues to sort out with my printer. Really stringy in there. I can use a heat gun to clean that up. But generally the shape is okay, and I don't think the plants will care. So I made a little red pot. I made a little carbon fiber pot. And these will slot into a nice little seed starter. And I'll put a bunch of these seeds in there and get something cool going on here. So that's kind of one of the big, cool, new, exciting things in my life. I hope to get something going that, becomes like an actual variety that, is associated with, you know, something that I made and, something that exists outside of me in the sense that people really like the tomato. Share it around and, you know, have a little bit of a, plant-based legacy in a way, while also just making something kind of cool. And it all starts with this little baggie here. I don't know what I'm gonna call them. Tentatively, I'm calling them chocolate bumblebee tomatoes, just so that I know what they are. It combines the name of both of them, and then it's easy to remember. But long term, I would like to see what kind of hybrids I get, what they look like, what direction I end up taking it in, and then come up with a name accordingly. But for now, tentative name, chocolate bumblebee. Why not? So, yeah, that's the cool new update in my life since the last Fire Emblem game here. Crazy to think that I'm 27 now. What the hell happened to the time? Anyway, see you later. I'm gonna go muck around in the garden for a little bit and then honk out and get to work tomorrow. So until next time, take care. See you.